What do you mean? It's been a long time coming? No, I'm playing this time, I swear. I'm Araknie, and this is the glory of Heracles 3. I tried playing this one a year and a half ago, but didn't understand any of the game systems and did a couple bad saves in spots. In short, I done fucked up. This time, it's for real. So the story happens after the second game, who knows how much time has passed, even if I didn't notice any reference to it. We found ourselves to be the classic amnesian protagonists who don't know any better. Our journey starts by figuring out who we really are, simple as that. But soon enough, we get to understand that we are in fact immortal. How? Well, like this. Let me try this. Real quick. No. So we got this other problem too. Perk maybe? What do you do when you've done everything you can do in the world? Wait 100 years and then go back to checking how the world goes? Sounds boring. Then we find other amnesiac people that are immortal. So we band together. After a certain point, we're making a big mess, you see? Heracles sees us. Disappointed in our performance, he will go, "Who the shit are these jokers?" and decided to become the protagonist of the game and help us all. Or something like that, I'm sure. In short, we all are at the center of a dispute between 4 Greek gods to decide who's the new king of Mount Olympus. Lolpus. The bet has 4 different outcomes. Only one saves humanity. Well, damn. Harsh, but fair I guess. It will get convoluted and everything will work against us, but in the end it will make sense. But yeah, the plot is the best part of the game, lots of consequences for each action, and stuff moves forward with each major dialogue. It's well rounded and well told. The problems are with the gameplay since I'm so 50-50 on it. A lot of it is typical turn-based RPG stuff. The 2 unique systems you have at your disposal is how you can gain magic and how you can make the party CPU work better for you. I say can because they're all completely optional, but it's basically impossible to finish the game without at least some magic, and you can come across half of those with ease. So here's how it works. You get into this temple, if your character has a mana statistics, then you'll get into the water. You'll see if you can get this magic or not when you try to leave, but you don't unlock it, you see it grayed out. That means that you need a certain level to gain it, but at least you know you have something to work towards to. This I loved. The other thing is called the trust system. The more your party members trust you, aka you level up together, the better you can tell them to follow your lead, and they'll just do more in combat. I don't know how they programmed it, but it works fantastically. It's very helpful by the end of it when you'll have doubts about the weaknesses of the very hard enemies you'll face. So you just press trust and they will do their best, depending on the stat. Also, in case your main character faints, you're immortal remember, they will just take over and do their best, the more either trust in you it is. This I also loved. Now the drawbacks. First of all, how slow battles are. Unfortunately, combat takes longer and longer with every new area you're in, no matter how much you leveled up. In the end, when you get to this place, this will become your personal hell. Well, literally, but also figuratively. I got so frustrated with this part that I cheated my levels. Might have overdid it, but no way I'm gonna spend 20 to 30 hours leveling up. Not doing that because the game arbitrarily removes my party members for a boss fight. Especially since I could have made it easier by having a special item that nobody in the game told me I needed. Cool when games have unspoken requirements, and with cool I mean the developers were huge pieces of shit for this. But yeah, I never felt powerful until I cheated, and even then, the last few bosses were doing 100 plus hit points of damage anyway. How are people supposed to finish this without grinding tens of hours? I don't know. I watched somebody finish this in 11 and I don't get it. I think they game the RNG to get the best level ups. Anyway, this I really didn't like. Oh yeah, you're not guaranteed a strength upgrade when you level up, you're supposed to save your game when you're close to gain. Too bad you cannot freely save on the warm-up, nor there are any points in dungeons. This I truly hated. In short, the previous game was more boring, this has much more variety, but it wasn't this grindy. I just couldn't even consider finishing the glory of Heracles 3 without streaming it. Playing it on my own and just recording like during the peace green days of this channel? impossible. But yeah, the locations and all the things they do with the immortality angle are fantastic. Don't wanna spoil them, but they are worth the trouble this title might give ya. Also, unlike the second game, the dungeons are all varied and have something unique to each of them, even the shortest ones like this volcano. Sure, it's lifted from Final Fantasy, but it's a bit more forgiving, and it's also a good way to check if your characters are strong enough. But I truly disliked something, aka how some bosses are weaker than mobs. This usually doesn't happen in RPGs. No game of this genre wants you to spend up to 5 minutes battling cannon fodder. Well, here they're not trash, and if you find more than 3 and you're at the end of the game, they might just take that long. And at the conclusion of it, you might also game over, having you wasted 5 minutes. No good. There's a couple bosses that really are strong. Unfortunately, the last one is one of them, but yeah, otherwise it's so not well balanced. Feels weird in the last 10 hours, that's what I'm saying. Art style wise is a bit undercooked. There's lots of variety in many things, including enemy variants. They are not simple recolors, at least not all of the times. There's plenty of differences, like different equipment or body features. That's neat, but not a lot of detail most of the time, very simple. Then it will surprise you with some neat effects and other stuff of the sort, especially the magical stuff during battle. It feels big, as magic should. Very unfocused and uneven though. Can't like that. Musically instead it's very solid. All tunes sound very profound, meaning with a layered sound. I can explain that by saying that it will make your ears tingle. It's that feeling, that kind of sound font. At points it got similar to sampling, with some really choice instruments. It's weird for me to say, but I heard some Earthbound in it at moments, even if it came years before it. Quite the accomplishment for a game from 1992. When the console was still being discovered by developers. In conclusion, I'm saddened by this game a little. I have to give The Glory of Heracles 3 a 7.5 out of 10. I don't wanna give it a lower one because it wouldn't make sense. It's a bit better than the previous title. It's more varied and less boring, but if not for the issues I've had, it would have been a masterpiece. Bad difficulty curve and general slowness really put a damper on my enthusiasm the more the game moves forward. If you wanna see me play the games that I will review plus some extra stuff, catch me on Twitch at Araknie Retro.